Good morning. It is Sunday, July 5th. It's Sunday Sword. Okay. I'm gonna make sure, see if more people drop in and then we'll see where we're at. And okay, our internet seems a little. Please wait while we reconnect. Okay. Stay stable. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you as always joining in. Everything seems nice and fine now. Okay. So if you don't have swords, you can always use a stick. Okay. Even if you just was curious about the Tai Chi sword and this is your first time seeing it and you're not sure, you can always use your hands. Okay. The technique from the sword can be used with your hands and you still can do the motion of the sword because the sword itself or any instrument used is an extension of yourself. Okay. So even if I use the sword to shoot out, I still can use the palm and come out. Okay. There's even some techniques or styles that actually use the sword as the hand like this, but you start building up your fingers first too. Yeah. So again, even if we do a chop, okay, you can just use the hand so you focus on the wrist and out. Okay. Even if you're not able to walk around right now, or you just in the chair, and you still can do your sword. Okay. If you can just move a part of your body, you still can move the hands. Okay. When you do that, you're still stimulating the mind, yeah, and you're still training your body. And the important part of the Tai Chi is internal movement. Okay. So if you're a little bit disabled or anything, you still can practice. Okay. Even in the mind. Okay. So what happened for me was even when I was going to school, I was real busy and going to school. Um, and I had to catch the bus. So I would practice my 108 movements with that form on on the bus. That wasn't a easy thing at the beginning because you're still moving slow and trying to take your time and going through the movements and then trying not to let your mind wander or get distracted with the people coming on top. So it got easier and easier as I practiced up here with using the form. And then that really made a huge difference in the form I was practicing. So a lot of the set came quicker after. Okay. Because of that, because I was going through the motion in my mind. So the muscles start to follow as I kept doing it after, and that's how I end up doing the form a lot quicker, and it stayed with me a lot longer that time. Okay, so you can use the same technique. So even if we're focusing here and we're doing the sword or just Tai Chi, if you can put the visual in your mind as you're moving, you learn way more quicker, or it will just stay with you. Yeah. Okay. There's not there's no shortcuts, but there's uh I think quicker. It's just if you practice and you really focus in there, it comes part of you real quick. Okay. You don't it might not even take you as long. Okay. So somebody might take one form might take them a year average. Okay, and they or take them a couple years. But when you focus and you really put the breath and you feel the movement and you go out and use that connect with your mind with it, wow, it can jump down to months, a week. Okay, so all depends on yourself. Yeah, so you don't want to spend any time um, putting yourself down or I can't do it. Mm, we're all starting from the beginning, so no use wasting any time. Most of you guys are all here to feel the movement, um, have fun, get to explore the sword itself. Yeah, so you don't have to even worry about that. Okay. Okay. So with the sword and the Tai Chi sword, the the movement is the main thing. Okay. So what makes it the way using the Tai Chi sword makes it different. Okay. You notice we're not gonna go real hard or anything. And because of the double blade, it cuts both sides. Okay. And as it cuts both sides, you notice it feels and looks a lot softer because you might just go like this and then you just lift. Okay. Of course, you practice slow to get the feeling. Yeah. Because of the both sides, that's what makes it. I feel like myself, it makes it longer to really learn and experience itself too. Yeah. Because it's not as straightforward like sha, yeah. ah then so when I start using the double side, even this movement might look like you're just setting up to chop again, but this movement here is the cut. So you're going ba ba. Okay. Even drawing back can be the cut and going forward. Okay. So let's come back. Let's revisit the basics. Okay. Then let's really apply the Tai Chi uh, softness to it. So if you remember the heaven and earth blade, okay, so you can really focus on earth and heaven. Okay, so what does that mean again? Just to recap, heaven means up. Okay, so no matter what, if I'm holding it this way, that's my up blade. Yeah, if I go down, that's the earth blade. So if I tell you to go earth to heaven, then I'm lifting that bottom part, which is the where my fingers is up. Okay, and then I go like this. So if I go earth, cut towards my right side, I go earth, cut towards my left. Or I go heaven, left, earth. Okay, so let's revisit. Let's go through the basic angle, and then I'll show you something new. So if you all remember the making the star, so we're gonna cross. So one and two. I'll do both angles so you can see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's a faster recap. So now let's do the using the way of the softness in the sword. Okay, so main thing. So let's just say like we just do this. See that soft up and down, up and down. So let's use our basic angles again. We'll come close. So using the angle 1 and we come down like this. Okay, that's simple, yeah? Just come down. Now we're gonna lift up. Okay, so we're using the angle 1 and we're gonna lift up 6 with the heaven, yeah? So earth and heaven. So I guess we're doing heaven and earth again today, but soft. Okay. Now, if I'm facing towards you, you should see the angle from the shoulder going down, yeah? And then from the hip back up. Okay. So if I'm facing this way, 1 and up. Earth and heaven. Okay? Earth and heaven. Now let's go the other direction. So again, just take your time. See here? Down and up. I'm gonna go towards, I wanna face my side, okay, so we can really see the sword better. I'll put the light right on that, okay? Should be okay. So again, down and up, down and up, okay? So this is your angle, see that? So I'm going down, up, down, up. And what you can do with it, you can really let yourself feel the cut, okay? The cut. So down, earth, up, heaven. Okay. Now let's go right to left. Okay. So earth blade first. So that means my fingers coming in from my right side to my left, and then heaven is the top and going back towards my right. Okay. So left and right, left and right. Okay. You can use the other hand to support. Okay. So that's what you're doing, yeah. Should be nice and soft and nice and easy. Okay. All these techniques are about softness. So the more soft and you take your time, the more quicker it becomes. Quicker it comes, the more deadly it gets. But we're here for health. Okay. Now we did the right side. Okay. Now watch. So our palm is facing upwards as we do this. Yeah. Okay. So if I'm facing you, you can see this. Yeah. So now let's flip it over. Boom. So we cover. Now we go the opposite way. So we're going from the earth blade goes towards your right side and then heaven back towards your left. Okay. Now you're gonna see my body move in this circular motion. Yeah. See that circle? Okay. So I'm gonna face it a little bit downward so you can see the blade. See that? Okay. And then we're just going like that. Yeah. There you go. And it's okay if you feel the movement, get the feel first. Once you get the feel, then you can clean it up and then you can really bring it in and then you can bring it a little more tighter. Okay? Even if you feel funny or you look funny, yeah, just feel the movement first. Okay. And then you can start to control it and then it gets more comfortable, easier. Okay. So we did this. 1, 2. Bring the other side. 1, 2. Right, left. Switch it over. Right, left. Okay. Good. Yep. Okay. Now, this this might seem the same, but is the intention is different. Okay. So we did uh 1 and 2. Okay. Sorry, actually the angle is 1. You're doing 1, but the angle is up 6. Let's not confuse you that way at all. Let's just say 1. Okay. With the heaven and earth. Yeah. And the other side 2. Okay. Now with the 5 and 6, you know how we bring it up, up. Okay. But now it's the intention of going up and down. Okay, so looks the same, but the intention's different. Okay, so the angle is going boom, 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 boom. So down, up. Okay, now we're going to go up and down, and down. See that? And feel the movement going up and down, up and down. Okay, so we're still using this angle here, yeah. The right across. Okay, so up, down, up, down. Okay, I'm facing in front of you. Up, see that? Other side, and then I'm facing my back. So the lift, heaven, and then earth. You can feel that sink. Okay, interesting, yeah. Okay, so the first part is the earth sinks. So you can feel the sink and then lift. Okay, now you lift, and then it comes back to earth. Boom. Okay, so you lift the person up, uproot, and then reality. Okay, did this angle. So let's move it towards the other side. Okay, so from here, so the hands down, lift and sink, lift and sink. Okay, now even if you've been doing different forms or anything, or this is your first time learning, this makes a big difference. Okay, so again, practicing techniques can really help. Okay, so I'm sharing all this because that's what helped me. Okay, it helped me learn a lot more different styles and forms because of the technique. Okay, and then sometimes it's just a little breakdown of the technique make me understand the whatever we was learning in that class too. Yeah, so if somebody uses the slide or the flower flies up, you must redirect and go back to the ocean or to the earth. Or there's a lot of names, yeah, depending on the style. Okay, but me understanding the soft now, so when I go and I come down, see that softness here? Shoo, shoo. Okay, now soft up or up soft. Okay, so that helps you and enhances your your technique so you start really going forward quicker. Okay, so again, it's not the shortcut is actually getting a good foundation. The good foundation makes you go real quick. Yeah, so or I should say it looks quicker to other people. He's just naturally going with the flow, and that's how it is. You can use that with anything. Yeah, the more you, even if it's playing a game or something, you learn the basics rule of putting the car down or whatever you need to do or in anything, and then that's how you exceed faster because you got the foundation or doing it correctly. Okay. That's another funny thing because when we used to do when I do the work and then you get new workers come in, you show them from your experience what is fast and quicker and actually more beneficial without hurting the whole company itself, right? So I remember the other time I was working at the with the orchid nursery. So we do the flowers, and you show them how to plant the orchid real nicely. Make sure it's good in there and in the root, so it grows. So a bunch of new people or some people that didn't want to listen, it's like, oh, you just do it like this, fast, fast, fast. No worry. Well, the thing is all messed up and it's gonna grow different and it's gonna ruin everything. So there's a whole, it was like 1,000 plants got messed up. They got to repot it and they end up doing it all over again because root didn't go in, so it can grow properly. Okay, so that's the same thing with basics and techniques that will help you grow faster. So that's the perfect word right there. Okay, grow faster, learn more, expand more, and all your forms and techniques should grow quicker. Yeah. So when you venture out, learn different styles or forms, you got your foundation, the roots in there, and that builds it up. And you can really skyrocket anything you want to learn, you can learn. Yeah. Okay. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. But it's you know inside. Yeah. Okay. So now you learn the Tai Chi more, you can do other things, or maybe you just like the style itself, it looks pretty to you. Okay. So we did our angles, and we got to do our up and down. Okay. Our up and down, we always usually practice already. Yeah. So up and down, up and down. Okay. And when we practice our up and down, we're not gonna point or dip. Okay. Even when we come up, we're not lifting up like this. Yeah. I'm not gonna go into the head. See the watch the blade. See. So as much as you can, you're being soft. Okay. So at the beginning, we're trying to lift and sink, lift and sink. Okay. So again, if you remember me explaining why, we're not, if we're chop or we come down, we don't want to bring it down like this. So see the angle. If you do this and something's there, right? So if this comes down more and more, this is helping whatever is there towards me, and we definitely don't want that. It's there towards me, and we definitely don't want that. Or if we lift up, okay, I'll do it the flat way. We don't want this, okay? No, no, no. Okay. Don't help them to hurt you, yeah. Okay. So might be kind of interesting. The sword can grab, okay? So again, it can slide or you can grab on and it pushes it into yourself. So be wary of that. Yeah. So when we're doing everything, it's soft. Okay. Soft. Okay. Let's do one more. Let's do another one since we get it. Flip this up, flat blade, okay, and then up and down, up and down. Okay. A lot of time it's not always about the blade. Okay. So um the what I mean by the blade is the edge of the cut. Yeah. Okay. You can go like this too, this way. Okay. See this? So say like there's a good example, the helmet, yeah. The helmet and it cut bang. Doesn't cut through. Okay. But if you start turning this flat and you just whack, bam, okay. It's like a so stun, yeah. It shakes, it rattles. Okay. Something like this, like boom. Okay. You don't have to hurt the person. You just tap on the person, tap, bah. Okay. So that's what happens when they used to use it before. If they did have the helmet, you can kind of shake it, boom. Yeah. Looks kind of cartoony, but that's how it can work. Okay. So again, if you do have any questions, feel free to use the chat. You find us there, I'm always put in the comments. And you can always find our videos on the Kalani Vision. Just look through the playlist. Okay. You can find Tai Chi us Sunday, the live Sunday Sword, 8 o'clock Hawaii time. That's our time. But you can always catch the other videos. You can find the Tai Chi itself on Tuesday, so mostly all open hand. And Friday is the Friday Fan. Sometimes you'll have videos here and there flying through, and some other contributors that might share meditations and stuff. I'm trying to hopefully can bring more people. Even other things you might hopefully can bring more people. Even other things you might start seeing art and even the Hawaii tabletop that's on this channel. I found the Hawaii tabletop as it's a healing in a different way. Yeah. So at that time with social to get to the background now. So I think we'll come at a close right now before the noise gets louder. For some reason, doing yard work on a Sunday. Okay, so Rick gets louder. For some reason, doing yard work on a Sunday. Okay, so recap real fast. The softness, real fast. The softness, down, up, other side, down, up, right side, right, left, flip over, right, left, okay, bring it up, down, okay, other side, up, down, okay, and then straight forward and down, forward and down, okay, flat blade, up, down, right, left. That should be separate for that, but okay, inhale, down, okay, inhale, out, out, center, and bring it in. Okay, that's your center. Okay. And with a sword, we have the same like this, and then you can bring your sword fingers up. Okay. And take that deep breath in, relax, and down. Alrighty. Thank you very much. If you like it, put a thumbs up. Don't don't feel obligated. But again, from the heart, good energy to you guys. You guys all take care. And then I see you guys again, yeah? And again, always, if you have questions, put them down in the comments, okay? That's the only way we can connect more and then we can fine tune things, okay? All right, take care and see you guys.